So the truth about vloggers in the Philippines. It's a lot of people coming in and out of the Philippines, moving to the Philippines. A lot of people that don't necessarily seem to be Philippines type of people, or they're a couple. So it's not a guy coming looking for love, or they're already wealthy. So it's probably not a thing of, you know, they need the cheaper prices and stuff. You'll see these big vloggers coming in and out of town, back in the Philippines, this and that. And you'll notice that it's a really, really hot trend. In fact, the hottest on YouTube, hands down. Slaughters Thailand, slaughters every other genre. And that's probably part of the reason why a guy like myself has been able to come out of nowhere and have a pretty big rise, especially in the last 48 hours. But the truth is, a lot of people will be vlogging, say, in Thailand, for instance, and they will be failing miserably and basically are going to need to start looking for a day job. And they might go on YouTube and search around or be looking at other Thailand vloggers and stuff, and they'll stumble upon the Philippines, and they will see, you know, certain channels that I won't name that, you know, we're kind of doing nothing, getting 500 views or whatever, and they come out here and they have a meteoric rise to success. I'm just gonna be honest on this channel. I don't care, I'm not gonna say anyone's name in particular, but I can tell you that there's a lot of people who are really enjoying the views and the attention that they get by coming to the Philippines. They may not be the most extraordinary personality or narrator or the most knowledgeable person in the world, but if they come to, you know, back in Manila, or we're back in Boracay, or we're back in Dumaguete, or whatever the heck it is, they will essentially blow up. So that's something that I have noticed recently, is a lot of these couples, it'll be like a white couple or two white guys that are like, we're back in the Philippines, and you'll see their views, you know, 5x. And when you reach a certain level on YouTube, there is money involved. You know, when you're getting 100,000 views a video, or you're getting this or that, you're certainly getting paid. If you're getting 500 views, you're not getting really, you're making $1 or whatever. But yeah, when you're getting to these bigger levels, there is money involved. Like, you're not just doing it for free. And so certain people that probably don't even really enjoy the humidity, and you know, again, they're a couple, or they're not dating anyone here, or they're not, you know, particularly fond of the Philippines, they simply know that their views are going to be way higher than going to Thailand or Kuala Lumpur or Dubai, or being in the United States, in their home country, doing a vlog, you know, walking down the street in Los Angeles or something. They know that if they do that, you know, Jollibee video, or that Manila video, or whatever, they know that it's going to catapult their career subscribers wise and views wise. That's why you'll see so many white couples here, white couples moving here, two random white dudes that probably aren't even dating Filipinas or have any interest in that, or back in Manila, we're back home, back in the Philippines, you know, whatever the case may be, or Boracay or whatever. You'll totally notice that basically it's a move. And I'm not calling them out, it's a free country, you should do what you want, you're still promoting the country, so it's great, especially if you have a massive channel. But is there a motivation behind it? And is a lot of vloggers, like, say they prefer Thailand, they like to smoke weed, they you know, Thailand's way more popular, they go there and they're basically flopping. They're getting 2,000 views a video and they have tons of subscribers, or they're getting 500 views, or they're getting, basically making nothing. And then they'll pop up and be like, we just flew into Cebu or whatever, and they'll have a massive catapult. Because one thing you will notice about the Philippines, I'm just gonna keep it real here, is if the Filipino and Filipinas like you, they are the #1 consumers of social media. And even though this might be a poor country, everybody has a smartphone. Almost everybody, even if you're in the province, you got a tablet, you got a smartphone, you got something, whether it's an Oppo phone or just a cheap little $40, you know, 3,000 peso tablet, 2,000 peso tablet, everyone has one. So they are the #1 consumers of social media. So if you have anything good to offer, or you're like myself and you're showing places that they've maybe never been to Baraka, maybe they've never been to Uptown BGC, maybe they like my narration, or they like the view from my apartment, or whatever the heck it is, you're going to get views. So that's just the honest truth. I love the Philippines, and I didn't even plan on doing YouTube when I got here, hence the reason why I never released a long form video or wasn't monetized until 4 months in, and monetized until a month ago. But for a lot of these people, it's more of a financial move. In fact, they'll leave the Philippines. They'll come here for a month, they'll be enjoying it, and they'll think they're hot. So they'll go somewhere else. They'll go to another Asian country, or they'll go back to the United States, or go back to Europe, or whatever. And then they'll realize, oh my God, they'll see that Google AdSense check for that following month and go, what the heck? Let's book a flight back to the Philippines, because they realize that there is a massive amount of money in doing, I'm just going to be honest here, there's a massive amount of money in returning to Philippines. It'll cover the airplane flights and the, getting the Airbnb again or whatever. If you're one of these channels that's got, 500,000 subs or 50,000 subs, and you were slaughtering it, and then you started to think you were a star. You're not a star. The Philippines is a star, and your views will drop to 20% when you exit the Philippines and go back to the UK, or you head to fucking Vietnam or something. Nobody cares. People care about the Philippines, and the Philippines is a star. And so that's why you'll see so many guys that are my skin color or whatever, and they are, basically capitalizing on the Philippines. And again, I'm not dissing them, and this is smart, and it's still promoting your country if you're a Filipino or a Filipina. But what I've noticed is, I thought I was going to do these vlogs for guys that were coming over here, Americans that were setting up to come over here. And I will admit, that is part of my audience, probably 20% of it. And those people heavily support my channel, donate, interact in all my lives and this and that. Many people that are living in America that are Filipina, OFWs, or, guys that are, hey, I'm going to come here. Hey, I'm living vicariously through you, all this and that. But if you look at my analytics and you want to be real, over 50% of my audience is Filipinos and Filipinas, and I did not expect that. But for whatever reason, they like me because I'm showing them places, I'm being honest about their country, and I'm being complimentary about their country genuinely. So that's one thing that any genius could figure out when you come out here and you start doing YouTube. You're gonna see that, contrary to popular belief, you might think you're gonna be doing a tour guide for, the guy that's thinking about coming here, promoting this to other places. Actually, you will find out for every single vlogger that your main consumer of your channel is going to be natives, because they love social media, they love TikTok, they love YouTube, they've always got their phones in their hands, and everyone, rich or poor, can afford some type of smartphone or tablet. So that's going to be the people that are going to rally behind you, leave kind comments, and truly, truly support you and make your numbers big. That's the truth. That's the bottom line. I'm not trying to call anyone out. I'm not saying I'm not enjoying that as well, but I'm just telling you, that's why everyone keeps flying in and out of town and stuff like that, maybe getting confused and thinking that they're a big channel. The Philippines is big. You're not really all that big. Most of your subscribers, and including myself, are probably coming from the fact that you're showing this beautiful country. That's just the honest truth, as someone that's not going to lie about it and try to act like I'm a star. I'm not a star. The Philippines is a star, and it's growing my channel. A lot of these other people that are 10 times the size of me that are making real money on this, the reality is, the reason why you're making money is Filipinos and Filipinas. So just be real about that, and, be thankful, and, do what you can to give back to this country. Tip, do a giveaway with your subscribers, whatever you can do if you're one of those 500,000 channels, because all you need to do is get views. When you're getting views on that level, you get paid, and this country is making you big. A lot of these people, again, they go out of this country and their views are 10% of what they were. Nobody cares anymore, and they immediately come racing back, whether they have no business to come here, or they don't even have a residence here, or they don't really, whatever the case may be, all the things that I've said. So just got to keep it real. You're not a star, the Philippines is, and you will be shocked when you leave this country and see everything drop like an absolute rock. And that's really what's going to happen. So just be thankful and be real about it. And, it's definitely a great thing, and the number one genre on YouTube, and the number one, consumers of social media, but be realistic. The Philippines is a star. You're not. All right, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'm realistic about that, and I appreciate everybody and all my new subscribers and everything. Thank you so much.